I really wasn't paying attention to any of that. Talk a little bit of the Royal Rumble, at least the Royal Rumble winners. Spoilers alert. Wasn't I haven't watched the Rumble. Like, yeah, I don't think it's so surprising. Again, we all knew Cody was going to show up in WWE, and then he did. Now he showed up in WWE, and then he ended up winning the Rumble. It wasn't Sammy, it wasn't Kevin. They only have one belt. Walter would have been a pleasant surprise, but he didn't win it. They only have one champion. Could plan it down the line, the JPW style, and then JPW was a trigger. Speaking of which, I might as well get into that and Rhea winning the women's title. Cornette's like, you have to take it seriously. And the Undertaker Shawn Michaels dynamic isn't a sport and sort of storyline, but like it's still supernatural. Like Cornette does these like somewhat old storylines from like the pre-Civil War era, and Rhea is sort of like a supernatural gimmick. It's an Orange Cassidy gimmick. I think Orange Cassidy should, at one point at least, should have been world champion. How he's drawing on YouTube. But I don't know about like pay-per-view and TV, but like he was really over. Box office wise, it feels like Rhea is like a Mox or whatever, probably merch or whatever. I haven't looked it up, but it seems NXT is development. She's from NXT. We don't do indie wrestling in WWE, despite NXT, despite having Judgment Day with all its memes. Be the front runner for the women's. I wanted Asuka to win, but like they don't really push her anyway. They have no faith in her, etc. Liv Morgan versus Bianca Belair, phenomenal. I guess you could Rhea versus Charlotte. Bianca versus Liv could be like Batista versus Cena. Could be like Becky versus Asuka. Could be like, and the women's room, that last five or so women did feel like these are top folks, and like it didn't disappoint. After years of having Ray, Roman, and Batista be the 30th person. She's mainly known for the poppy gimmicks and like we had like Belair and Edge awkwardly double switch, like the Dominic Guerrero memes. Like her gimmick recently isn't serious, and like she's not really. They can't get rid of the gimmick now because like it's still in the middle of like selling merch. Like they can't use the gimmick either because like it's too nonsensical and poorly written, WWE style. I feel like AEW, if they did a Royal Rumble, it'd be like a guy they built up for a while or someone who was a pleasant surprise. WWE the bare minimum of Cody win the Royal Rumble. So like Stone Cold or something like that. Sure, the rest of my notes. Could be like classic Benoit, Eddie, Cena, Batista, Roman. The OGs versus the Bloodline can be interesting. Cody and AJ and the OGs versus the Bloodline. I mean, they seem like they're doing Bloodline versus Sammy Owens, Venuso. Probably like, oh, this is like Shakespeare. It's pretty goofy. I've been to a live show. It's not that serious. It's not like Shawn Michaels with Undertaker. Don't really feel any drama. They don't. They pretty much play it up for laughs anyway. They're taking this seriously, like Sammy versus Sammy sharing Roman could have been big. I don't even think the Roman's still the champ, right? Yeah, so it doesn't even matter. Like, what? It doesn't even help him. Like, you know, like screw bread or anything. Have another Rumble, which probably would draw big, but they don't really get pay per view revenue. Really seems last minute and the equivalent of Russo doing clown goth, doing the clown goth booking for winning the title. It's not their fault that Ronda want to go to the women's tag team division with Shayna Baszler. Jax came back, which is at least someone new. I don't think the women's division really doesn't need a diva or someone for the XT Revolution happened for PCB. Beyond comfortable match. Mountain Dew. I think they should drink that kind of caffeine for probably this late. Caffeine has like physical illnesses caused from it. That's pretty much it, I think. That's that. What are your thoughts on